All right, gang, well, we're here. It's been a while, but we're gonna do a little camping episode tonight. Didn't really feel like bringing out the camper tonight. I kind of wanted to go back old school tent camping. So check this out. I don't know if you guys watched my other tiny little channel. Showed this a couple of weeks ago, but look at how absolutely thin that thing is. And I wanted to bring it out tonight to give it a shot. It was supposed to be a lot cooler than it is because I wasn't going to take that out without an AC unit. Obviously I don't have an AC unit on that rooftop tent, so, and it's around 90 degrees right now, a lot warmer than I was anticipating for it to be, and my truck is way crooked. I did bring some leveling blocks I'm gonna have to drive up on, get that thing straightened out. But yeah, here we are, guys, right next to the lake, pretty far away from anybody. My particular camp spot that I'm at basically covers all of this up to that road behind my truck, and way back there there's some fencing, and that is actually a camp spot for horses. It's got like stalls back there where if you have horses with you, you can tie them up. So I would say I've got a looks like a good acre at least to myself, which is perfect. I want it to be away from, as far away from people as I could this evening. I've talked to way too many people this week at work. Don't want to have to talk to anyone else except myself and this camera. But let's check out what we got going on down here. So let's see. All right, you guys have all seen a lake before, but me being in the tent tonight, having it that close to me, I think that'll be a good little ambient sound going on. I'm gonna get this tent set up. We're gonna get dumped on starting tomorrow morning. They're calling for like 4 inches of rain. I don't think we're gonna get any tonight, so I think I'm gonna be safe having this giant tree above me. I don't think I need to worry about any branches falling on me. Now that I say that though, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna try to find a little bit more level spot, get my truck set up, maybe get out some leveling blocks, and yeah, that is way wonky. I'd be falling out the tent if I kept my truck that way. Okay, let me find a more level spot and get this tent put up, and I'll be back. Set up. I don't want to bore you with setting up a tent. You guys have seen that 8,000 times already, but we're here. So this thing is pretty slick. I don't know why I like it. And the funny thing is, on the way up here, I remembered that I left my air pump for that mattress in the back, because that thing doesn't have a typical mattress. It's got an air up mattress, and I left it at home, but it's still got a full tank of gas in it. It's still full of air from 2 weeks ago when I tested this out at my house. So right now there's no leaking, and I don't have to try to blow that mattress up manually, which is a good thing. But I'm not quite level. I do have it on a couple of blocks. That's all I brought, but I'm still a little cattywampus, but that's okay. It's better than nothing. And I had to move out from under the trees after I hung up with you the first time. Had a giant pecan come down and nail me right in the head, so I don't want to listen to pecans drop on my tent all night long, and especially if it gets a little bit windy. So we pulled up just a little bit, but that was probably the easiest setup. I should have brought, again, I didn't even bring my ladder, because I'm going to be using my tailgate to just hop up in, because I am on these really low bars. These are some Yakima bars, and I don't even need a ladder. So there's that. But I got maybe just a few more things. This is a really simple camp, really simple dinner, and hopefully I'm just going to be able to enjoy being out here by myself by the lake and just kind of decompressing from this week. So yeah, looking good. The gear that I brought for this trip, it's pretty minimal for me. Got my little cooler here, and got a little fold up old table and my little Cliq chair. All of my camping stuff is in my camper, my mini camper, and I didn't feel like really kind of taking all that stuff out, so this was just stuff laying in the garage. We should play a game and figure out how much stuff I actually forgot that I'll need. But I think we'll be okay. Man, I haven't put this table together in probably a year. Anyway, all right. Table, chair, lake. Now I just need a beverage. And I'm not too sure about this meal that this drink that I planned. I've never had it in my life, and I don't know why it sounded good to me today, but I saw these Mountain Dews in the store getting all my food. So I was trying to figure out a way that I can make this work. And I think what we're gonna do, and hear me out on this, is I've got some Crown Peach. I don't know why I have this, but it's Crown Peach. So we're gonna see what Crown Peach and Mountain Dew taste like. This might be the new donkey. I don't know. I doubt it, but we'll oh man, no water in that. That held pretty well. So anyway, here we go. Crown Peach. I love this stuff, but I don't ever drink it because it's rocket fuel. I'm gonna give this a little mix, go set up my chair back there, and give you guys a first taste test, whatever you call it. Heck, I don't know. You're gonna see what my face looks like when I drink it. Then you'll be able to tell if it's good or not. I don't even know what all this stuff is. Holy cow. All right, there we go. Get beamed in the head again by a pecan. I think this is a good spot as any. All right. I could sit here forever. All right, let's give this concoction a taste. See what we're working with here. That's really good. I don't know what I like more, this or my donkeys. Probably my donkeys. Mountain Dew's like drinking jet fuel. It's got, I don't know, 5,000 calories a can, but it is good. And that peach, I don't know what the peach does to the Mountain Dew flavor, but I can tell you it makes it good. That's dangerous. I could down this whole thing right now. Let's not do that. I brought one more little can to have for dinner, have another drink. Yeah, that's good. This is good. Next I need to try it with the Diet Mountain Dew. I didn't want to go crazy though and get that. I didn't know what it was going to taste like. But this is good stuff. You guys should try it. Let's get dinner started, shall we? I'm starving. I eat at the time my grandparents used to eat. It's 5:30. But cocktail's almost finished. think I got enough for one more after dinner, but I'm starving. I gotta let this heat up. I was bad and I did not completely clean this grill off last time I used it. I hate when I do that. While we let that heat up, guys, we kind of explained dinner and what was going through my mind at the store, which was apparently nothing. I have no sides, I have nothing, but I do have a big fat Nolan Ryan boneless strip steak and some jalapeno, bacon wrapped jalapenos. And I got some foil. I'm gonna try to kind of bake these jalapeno poppers for a good 20-30 minutes. And then I'll throw them on without the aluminum foil to get that bacon crispy. But last time I tried these just straight on the grill, the bacon cooked up way too fast and the jalapeno was still kind of crunchy, kind of raw. So I'm gonna try to wrap them up this go around, see how that works out for me. I keep getting weather warnings for flash flooding. So I don't know exactly when all the weather's coming in. I think it'll be later tomorrow, but they're already sending out warnings of 4 inches of rain, which we definitely need. This is our driest October I think we've ever had on record, so we need it, but see how that works out for me. Slap these on here first. I'm not going to put that steak on just yet. Close this guy down. I'm going to crank up the heat. Probably let those cook for 20 or so minutes. And then we'll throw that steak on. You know, I don't watch a lot of YouTube camping channels. I just don't. But I ended up watching another pretty big YouTube channel a couple nights ago. Anyway, that doesn't matter. But they were talking about, it was kind of like a question and answer on how they grew their YouTube channel and how they make videos. And he basically said, you always have to have a plan or like a script when you go out camping to make these YouTube videos. And I could not disagree more, which is probably why my channel is not as big as his, but that's okay, I don't really care. But I think if I came out here with a script every night or every time I make a video, it would just be disastrous. I wouldn't be able to follow it. I would mess up. I don't know. I just thought that was a really funny comment. And it's a guy that that he does very, very well, but I just don't know. I come out here and I just camp because I like to camp and get away. And I bring you guys along. I bring my camera. Never had a script. I'll bring stuff to do, but I've never like sat down and said, okay, the first 10 minutes we're gonna do that. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of a strange proposition from that gentleman. So you guys let me know if you want to see scripted videos from me. You might want to see one of them because I'm sure it would be a little bit funny. I don't know where that came from. I don't know why I said that, why I brought you that story, but here we are. I can see smoke coming out. Man, as soon as I smell food, I get 10 times hungrier. I can tell you, I can hear the bacon sizzling away. I think this is the first time I've never brought a side. I don't even know why I brought this. I brought if I don't burn myself, cutting board. Not gonna need that. Back to what I said at the beginning of this video. Let's see how many things I can forget. And one of those is any kind of seasoning for the steak. So we're really going to test the steak out. See how good of a quality Mr. Nolan Ryan can produce, because I have nothing, not even salt or pepper. It's all right. It's okay. Let's scoot these over. that. It's a big fat steak though. I guess the phrase Nolan Ryan's beef smells good is not not a very good phrase to say. I just did, but it does smell good. For my final trick, since I didn't bring any seasoning, I'm gonna stick this on the griddle portion where there was some good bacon grease and jalapeno stuff and cheese. Maybe it'll soak up some of that off the griddle. Perfect. That doesn't look too half terrible. You know what? I wasn't going to eat down there on the table to make it look better, but it's going to be much easier to cut this steak on here on the tailgate. I got my jalapeno poppers and the Nolan Ryan and a fly New York strip. A little bit. I can give one of these jalapeno poppers a try. Let's see which one looks to be the good first victim. I don't even need a steak. They're so good. I wish they were a little bit spicier, but man, they're still good. Let's dig into the steak. You know, for not having any seasoning on this thing, or I'm just that hungry, I don't know, but it's good. Better than I was thinking it was going to be honest. Now you guys know it's edible. Jalapeno poppers for the win, though, on this. I'm stuffed. Dinner is done. I'm not going to bed yet, but I wanted to show you folks, in case you didn't see that other video, kind of my sleeping quarters for the night. So again, I do like the fact that's an air mattress and not one of those dinky little foam things that most of these air mattresses come with. Now, I will say, I didn't really plan this out accordingly. If I was using this full time, I would absolutely still get like a 1-inch foam mattress topper, but this is still I think a little bit better. So yeah, pretty cool view. That's why I like these rooftop tents, just sitting up here and kind of getting the lay of the land a little bit up higher than down on the ground level. I do have my fan here. I don't think I'm gonna need it. It's not too hot anymore. It is. My watch says 82 degrees, but I don't think doesn't feel quite that bad. One of the cool things about this tent, check this light out. Round two. And you guys will be able to get a better view of this tonight, but this light goes all the way down, all the way up, all the way across, all the way back down. So I'm not gonna have any issues with not being able to see tonight in here. My head's gonna be that way. But just for the time being, I got the pillows kind of stuffed over here. I do fit completely head to tail, head to foot. I'm 6'1", so it does fit, but I just think those lights are freaking awesome. And you can, of course, make them like more yellow, all the way yellow, off, or like all the way white, and then they do dim all the way down. That's coming through on camera, I think so. I kind of like the mix with the white and the yellow light, but I think I'm gonna stick my iPad in this thing tonight, watch my movie from there. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of hang out up here till the sun goes down just a little bit more. Kind of want to hang outside a little bit longer, potentially have one more beverage, and then call it a night. I'm just sitting here kind of relaxing before I head down, but I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the lake, it's like, I'm pretty sure I could probably just fall asleep right now. After my cocktail, my big dinner, I could easily call it a night. But just having that water so close, it's pretty nice. Guys, so check it out. I am obviously up in the tent, if you couldn't guess, but this is pretty cozy up here. Let me get this light cut on. There we go. Man, I can cut this light off. Wow, that is so cool. I don't know why I like this light. That is cool. So let me get there we go. That's a little bit more cozy feeling, but yeah, I am pretty excited about just sitting here laying down, watching my movie. I've never used this up here, and I don't know why, but it actually works out perfect. Get my movie going, you can kind of see. So that works absolutely perfect. And it's just nice and cozy in here. Yeah. I do miss rooftop tents. I like the comfiness and the coziness and the little bit more security in that camper. I'm curious to see how well I'm gonna sleep in here though, because I'm not used to, you know, the tent flapping around, and the awning is probably gonna be pretty windy tonight. So we'll see how that plays out. But I've got both side doors open, or side windows open. So just laying here in bed, watching this movie, here in the lake, sun setting. It's pretty perfect. But I've got Extraction 2 to watch, that I'm about to switch over, whatever this is, and watch that movie and probably go to sleep here in about an hour. And obviously we'll give you guys an update how I slept in the morning. There's a ton of bikers out here. Should bring my my bike, do the trails around here. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning, give you an update how I slept, and hopefully we'll be able to get out of here in time before all this rain that they're predicting hits Texas. So, oh, and I don't even have to get out of the tent. And the, oh my God, see, look at that. Straight up Peloton going past me. All right, see you guys in the morning.
Well, guys, it is 2:30 in the morning, and I just got woken up to this. I'm not little blue dots. I can hear the rain starting. I'm just concerned about the wind, to be honest. Turn this light off so I can see. Hopefully, that's a pretty big cell coming through that the let's see, just got another alert. Dangerous thunderstorm alert has been issued for your area until 2:59 a.m. Well, let's hope that I don't get the wind with this. That is a big, man. I guess it's not too bad, but here comes the rain. I'm zipped up now. Let's hope try to get some more sleep. Hopefully. My only other problem is that I just now realized that I left my tailgate down. So that's how I'm getting in and out of this tent. My cooler's sitting on the tailgate. So far been a peaceful, knock on wood, peaceful rain. Quite a bit of thunder, but nothing crazy. So really, no high winds yet. It's still raining. And I also just remembered that I left my shoes outside too. This is a good first test for this tent, I guess. First night out in the rain. No leaks yet. I'm gonna cut these lights off and hopefully catch a few more hours of sleep before I gotta get up. Good morning. Rise and shine. Oh God, it's bright. 7:15 in the morning. I don't think it's getting dark or lighter a lot later now. I think our time changes here in a few weeks, but rain has stopped. I've got no leaks whatsoever. Tent did fantastic last night in the rain. Pretty good test for it, being first time out really. I'm a little tired. I think I finally went back to sleep at 4, maybe. It might have been a little bit later, but before that I slept great. I didn't sleep very good after I woke up when the storms came through, but I'd give it a B in terms of sleep. If I use this again, I'm gonna get a memory foam 1-inch mattress and cut it to size of this tent. I think that would really help, but this air mattress was still way better than a standard tent mattress, so my hips don't hurt quite as bad. But I think I'm gonna get out and see what kind of damage we have outside, because like I said last night, I left my tailgate open and it poured. So I'm gonna get all my goodies put away and get this. Well, I need this for the light so you can see. But anyway, I'm gonna crawl out of here and see what it looks like in the back of my truck. Oh, that sucks. Oh man, my shoes are gonna be a little bit soggy this morning. Man, I gotta, jeez. Oh, that's terrible. Oh. Oh. That feels great early in the morning. Oh my gosh. Oh. Whoops. My cooler's off, but I wonder if the battery just died. Let's see if we can put a new battery in. That'll work. Ah, cool. Alright, cooler didn't die. My light is not working. I thought I charged it up, and these things are waterproof, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I think it just needs some batteries. And then this one, man, I need to do some recharging. Well, I was hoping to have a little bit of light this morning to get some of this stuff done, but all my lights are out. Nope, that one's dead too. So, y'all won't be able to see it, but there's 3 or 4 deer right on the other side of my truck up here. Just grazing away. But oh my gosh, everything's so wet. Everything is so wet. I'm definitely gonna have to open this tent up when I get home and let it probably air out for, well, shoot, I don't know, because it's supposed to rain all day today. That's gonna be a bummer. I don't like keeping these tents closed up when they're wet.
Now that goes together, comes down real easy. Didn't have to fight too much to get those closed, to get that clamped. All right, well, definitely everything is extremely wet still, so. I just checked the weather and we do have quite a few bigger cells coming through starting here in a few hours and then just all through the weekend. So I don't know how I'm ever gonna get this thing dried out. Maybe I'll open it up and get my my backpack blower, my leaf blower, dry it off. I don't know. But with it raining all weekend, it's gonna be hard to get this thing clean. Or not clean, just dry. This works perfect. These are those Swedish towels. Swedish bath towels is what they call them. But they dry out, kind of turn hard, but you wet them and they are awesome little towels. I just keep one on my cooler. Because I put a little bit too much coffee in here this morning. Kind of overflowed on me. All right, gang, that's gonna be a wrap for me for this video. I just wanted to get out here and relax, get away for a little bit. You know, we will be going on the Gumby gathering here in 2 weeks. I'm meeting another family that you've probably seen on my channel next weekend for Halloween. We're taking the kids to an RV campground. Should be pretty fun. They have costume contests and a lot of cool things like that. So I'm gonna go home, change clothes, get some dry shoes on. There's all kinds of deer running behind you now, of course, but anyway. So yeah, I'm wet, gotta get the tent dried off. As always, gang, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.